and welcome for joining us today on our midday newscast. I'm Julie Gray.
And I'm Ron Steele.
Welcome to Channel 12R News.
In 2001, we already had the groundwork laid for It's So Long. We already had a dozen plus sketches filmed. We kind of had an idea of what our show was going to be like. We had our characters like Lance and Arnold.
I'm Arnold. I'm Lance. We're brothers.
The appetizers.
See this? They gave me a black eye. That's nothing compared to what they did to my partner. They shit on him. They shit on me.
Freddie, the friendly nurse, and so on already. The first episode was going to be a variety show. It was going to be our introduction show. When It's So Wrong was first conceived, we wanted an hour-long sketch comedy show. So a lot of work had to get put into it. We were in the studio for hours working on the first episode, and Misty and I were the editors at the time. While working on episode 1, we realized that we'll soon have to work on episode 2. We had sketches made for it, but we weren't quite ready for a full-length episode yet. We needed a miracle. We were at home, Misty and I, and my dad yells at me, "Hey, you need to go look at your car." And we go outside, look at my car, and I find a big branch sticking in the windshield. So I'm going, oh, damn. Look at my car. And there's glass on the ground. We were barefoot at the time, too. And I go, Misty, let's go inside. But I saved your life, didn't I? Didn't I? Because a couple seconds later, a big, huge branch from that tree comes crashing down and completely destroys my car. Matt Compton was living with my parents and I at the time. And I go, Matt, grab the camera, I'll grab a mic, let's go out and film this. 2001 and the war on terror and 9/11, and everyone was still scared about terrorism. And there was a lot of these rumors and a lot of these stories that we were told to make people afraid, in my opinion. So we did kind of a spoof on that. So when Matt went in and grabbed the camera and I grabbed the mic, I became this character named Phil Jackson, who the cameraman was named 15-year Phil for being with this studio for 15 years.
A camera guy who's been here for 15 years.
We nicknamed him 15-year Phil. He's been with us for 15 years straight, ever since the beginning of this news program.
And today he's on location at a recent tree
And Phil
fall.
Jackson starts saying that this is not just a normal tree falling. No, it's actually caused by environmentally friendly hippies who hate transportation and are cutting down trees to destroy cars.
Hippie Woodstock. Do you see this? Somehow the hippies knocked down the tree because they hate transportation. I'm just appalled by what I'm seeing here. You see what they're doing? They're cutting the tree. America is fighting back. It's about time. All the hippies care about is smoking. Wait a minute, this just in. This is a description. Are you getting this? That is a description of the hippies. If you've seen these two, contact authorities immediately. Wait a minute, hold on, there's more. There's more. That is the perpetrator's eye. You can see the demon right there in his pupil cortex. If you've seen this eye, contact the FBI immediately.
Phil fires 15-year Phil after Phil makes a mistake. The guys in the studio are shocked.
I heard there's rumors in Southeast, Southwest, but God, none in Southwest, East, during part of Portland. It's not funny, Phil. Don't laugh. He's the camera guy. This just in, Phil's getting fired.
I'm lost for words, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
It looks like our camera guy Phil has been fired.
Can Phil the reporter do that? He's only been with us for a month.
I'm not sure. It's just a shame.
That's too bad, Phil. 3 more months and you would have had retirement. Well, so long, buddy.
Phil got fired earlier, so Jake is the cameraman. He better do a better job. Can you quiet it down, please? I'm trying to do a newscast. And you can cut. Please. Please. Thank you. Now, as you can see here, the tree's about 100 feet tall. Of pure anger. They will take out your home. They will take out your car. And I heard rumors that the tree movement is on the eastern part of the United States, which is Washington, D.C. You know, I don't know if they have very many trees, but that's the rumors. Our sources are very limited nowadays. Wait a minute, this just in.
Misty writes a note to me saying Hulk Hogan is in that car. So I look at the note and you can actually see my face. I'm going, how am I going to do this?
I am shocked, ladies and gentlemen. Hollywood Hulk Hogan is trapped in that white car. As you can see, he's waving towards us right now. Hollywood Hulk Hogan is trapped in the car.
As the news reporting this event, you're supposed to be impartial, unbiased. That's what you're supposed to do as a news person. You're supposed to be unbiased. You're supposed to be passionate. But no, Phil Jackson has a little bit of an anger issue. He starts yelling at the rescue workers, as he says.
But this I know. He's trapped and the rescue workers are doing nothing. Repeat, they're doing nothing to get him out. They don't care about us. They never have. All they care about is destroying trees. Hulk Hogan, can you speak? I hear nothing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think it looks good. Now, repeat, this is just a rumor. We do not know for sure. So, I'm saying my actions might not have been justified. But the rumors are he's trapped. I don't know if you can tell. Jake, can you get around here and see if you can see him? Either that's a leaf or that's Hulk Hogan that's moving around in the back. I cannot tell. It kind of looks like him. Over the noise, I think I can hear his sultry voice crying out for help. Excuse me, that's a chainsaw. That is not Hulk Hogan. Repeat, the rumors all are false.
We filmed, I think it was 2:30 to 3 to like 10 o'clock at night, and then we filmed the next day. So we were there for a long time covering this news story. And we did it just like a real news agency. We filmed anything that came in, the people outside, the trees, every little event.
This just in, helicopters flying over Portland.
There was a lot of fear on some of the liberals and some of the Democrats, and a lot of the younger people, that George Bush was going to enact martial law, become the Emperor of America. And we did that too, we spoofed that. So George Bush enacts martial law. And instead of, sending the Marines or sending the National Guard, no. He enacts a most unlikely ally to help the nation.
I've just heard news that Phil has made contact with the president, or the president has made contact with Phil. I'm not sure, but let's get to him real quick.
Wow.
In my month of being here, I have never seen so much horror, so much tears, so much blood and sweat as I've seen today. George W. Bush has enacted martial law. Bloods and Crips are now the police, the military, and our saviors. They rule the streets thanks to His Royal Highness.
The next day we filmed the aftermath. The rescue crew, or just the city workers, they have left, and we filmed the aftermath. Well, that's when Phil Jackson's story unravels. You see this piece of paper get put on Matt's desk.
I am Phil Jackson. The attack which happened last night to this 1986 Plymouth. You can see the damage upon the car here and here. The perpetrator, this tree. And what did the tree do? After it landed on the beauty, it littered on it. Some say it's a message, like the hippies on Hawthorne. I say it's a cowardly act.
Phil, I'm sorry, you're cutting out again. You know, if we didn't fire the old Phil and hire this new guy, Jake, I didn't even know we hired a guy named Jake. And, you know, this would have never happened if Phil was here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Phil, you're back on.
Rocks. Rocks. Where did the hell did the tree get rocked? Come get me, you gruesome son of a bitch. Come get me. I'm right here. I'm right here. Come get me.
Okay, Phil, I just got an update. Is it true that this entire thing was fabricated by your own imagination? That there was no terrorist attack and hippies were not involved? In fact, the tree died of natural causes and you never did get laid?
Of course.
We made a commentary about news reporting and how they can manipulate the public and how they can make up a story. You should always check the facts. And that's what Phil Jackson got away with. He made up the whole story, and people are going to trust him because he's supposed to be an anchorman.
Of course.
Phil Jackson is one of my favorite characters from It's So Wrong. In fact, I've written him in a short film or two of mine. I even filmed a follow-up to it called Hippies in the Midwest in 2003.
This is a whole lot of news for our viewers to swallow.
It was so wrong, but so what? I mean, it was fun. I mean, that was the one thing about It's So Wrong. It was fun.
This is Phil Jackson, not Phil the cameraman who got fired yesterday and now is on the streets, signing off.